Hey everyone, welcome back. Snapbolt with another vintage cube draft. Got our pack one, pick one. And we got some options here. I think I know what I'm going to take. There's some good cards like Plow and Chain Lightning. But I really like Shelldock Isle. So I'm just going to take that. It's a land. There's some sweet stuff you can do with it. Let's see, is it reserved right now? Okay, now it is. Just randomly, getting lucky and hitting like fatties like this, or cards like Brainstorm or Jace put like the fatty back and then play Shelldock is pretty sweet. Plus, just good value. It's really easy to get down to a library with 20 or fewer cards in it. Start with Shelldock, not a Mox, but we'll be fine with that. So we can take the land and Breeding Pool, which goes well with Shelldock. I'm actually leaning towards that. Otherwise it'd be like Gruul Signet, Battle Sphere, there's a Natural Order, Chromox even. I think I'm leaning towards Breeding Pool. As you'll see, I really like to take lands. So we could take Jorga, which goes well with what we have, but I'm just going to take another land. I'm just going to take Trop. Some people say, like, oh, you already have Breeding Pool, you don't really need it as much, but I think having good mana is really good. I love blue-green. Definitely going to slam this Trop. See what else we can wheel or get. Okay. Wow. So there's Rofellos, if we'd want to be more green-based. There's some good blue cards like Frantic Search and Muldrifter. But with what we have right now, maybe just taking this Emrakul has really high upside. We could also just take Ashiok. Because Trop and Breeding Pool are both forests. So we could be like green splash blue. I think I'm going to take Emrakul, hope to get like a Show and Tell, or just like some other ways to abuse it. We could maybe get like Sneak Attack or other good stuff. The reason why I took this, if it was like another one like Ulamog or something like that, I probably wouldn't have taken it. But I think Emrakul is just like the best thing to put in by far. So even if this is the only one you have, I think it's pretty good just to play Show and Tell Emrakul, no other fatties. I think that's pretty good. So here are picks like Garruk, Click, Tooth and Nail. Tooth and Nail is really expensive, but we already just took this. And while I really would want the Garruk, I think I'm going to take the Tooth and Nail and go from there. Just try to put some fatties into play. Now we could take, I guess, our options like Looter or Master of the Wild Hunt, Deed. Don't think I'm taking Deed. I guess Looter could be decent, or I think it's between Looter and Master of the Wild Hunt. I think I'm going to take Looter, just smooth out our draws, find what we need. Okay, this pick's between Wall of Blossoms and Steam Vents, and I'm going to take the Steam Vents. We are hoping to see a Sneak Attack with what we have so far. And this is definitely help us cast it. Alright, interesting. There's Copperline Gorge, Mind's Desire, Wickerbow Elder. I don't think we're really Mind's Desiring. That just seems a little too deep. But just take a Copperline Gorge. In case we end up playing red, we have 2 red lands now. It's looking like a good start. Our mana is really good, so now we can basically take like any rug cards and like we'll be fine. Alright, this is our opening pack back, I believe, yeah, that we took Shelldock out of. Not really trying to be a Goblin Welder deck, but I think it's higher upside than taking Porcelain Legionnaire, and we don't really want to take Scrounger or one of these Lyras or Demon Lords, so just take this and throw that in the sideboard for now. I don't think Thing in the Ice is going to be good at all. while it's good in modern, I don't think it's as good. It's going to be as good here. But Mortars is a fine playable, just a removal spell. Even if we rarely can overload it, it's still just like fine. 2 mana, 4 damage. Alright, here we could take Fauna Shaman, which some people really like this card, and I just hate this card. I just do not like to play it. I'm going to take Spell Pierce and play that for sure. Spell Pierce seems really good in our deck for what we're trying to do. So it may look like after the first pack that we don't have anything, but I think we actually have a lot. We have good mana, we have Sheldock Isle Emrakul, we have Tooth and Nail Emrakul, and just some other decent cards. So while it looks like we don't really have any cards, we have a lot of good mana, and I think this card's really, really good. Now we're just looking for like power, show and tell, sneak attack, and maybe another like Eldrazi or two. Ooh. Nature's Claim or Pia Kirin? Normally I do like Pia Kirin, but I'm going to take the Claim. I think it's good in this type of deck. We don't care about 4 life. And I think its main deckable 1 mana Naturalize is really good in Vintage Cube. People always play artifacts. I guess doesn't matter what we take here. Wow, this came back around. So green seems pretty open. We may not be red yet. Okay, our pack 2. This is a very, very easy pick. Sol Ring is arguably the best card in Vintage Cube. I mean, there's Ancestral Recall and Black Lotus, but sometimes Sol Ring can be better than Black Lotus, and it's looking like this could be that type of deck. Best case scenario is if we wheel this Kozilek, but that's probably not going to happen. There's an opposition. I've seen crazier things come around. Other than that, I don't really think we want like Disallow. We could take Probe or maybe even Magus, but the only things we really want are like Kozilek, Opposition, Sol Ring. That's about it from this pack, but we're going to be definitely happy and slam this Sol Ring. Makes our deck look a lot better. Okay. So again, we have some more options here. Eureka I actually don't like as much as Show and Tell. It's like, actually, it can be pretty scary to cast this. Yeah, in some matchups it's going to be insane, but there's a lot of things just like Phantasmal Image and things you don't expect, or O-Rings and stuff like that like just deal with the threats you put in, especially when you allow them to put all their permanents into play. So because of that, I guess it's between Vivian and Control Magic. I'm just going to take Control Magic. This is good at like killing an artifact or enchantment. We already have a Nature's Claim, and we may not actually need to like plus Vivian to put creatures into our hand, really. Alright, big fan of Bribery. Versus some decks it can be pretty bad, which you can side it out, and then other decks, like if you played against this deck, just 5 mana Emrakul. Impulse is also really good, but definitely want Bribery. Okay, so there's some options here. Deranged Hermit. I guess we could even take Finale, but we don't really have anything for that yet. There's Terramander. Just going to take the Deranged Hermit. Something we can just cast. Armina can. Same with Master of the Wild Hunt. Those effects are usually pretty good and limited in Vintage Cube. So here our pack. We have some more options. I think it's between Atarka and Sanctum, but now Sanctum is a lot worse than Breeding Pool or Trop because it can't be fetched. So I'm gonna take Atarka here. Ooh, Misty or Counterspell. I just think I need Misty. Counterspell is really good, but Misty gets a Steam Vents, Trop, or Breeding Pool. That's just too good to pass up. Yeah, definitely have to take Misty. That helps our mana so much. Good removal spells, not in our colors. Polukranos, Glorybringer, not that exciting. So right now Tezzeret only gets a Soul Ring. If we get a bunch more artifacts in the third back, that could be good. I think I could just take Relic and it's just another playable. If we're short a playable or two, we can just play that. Ooh, Arcane Artisan's exactly what we want. Again, all we have is Emrakul right now, but I think it's fine to like play this type of deck without that many fatties, especially when the one you have is Emrakul. We also do have Batarka, but yeah, definitely taking Arcane Artisan over guys. We're not really a Cradle deck right now. We don't have that many creatures. And we don't really have any way to use Crucible. It's definitely that. Wow, see? Opposition came around. We'll take it. We already have 2 Armana Cannon effects. So we'll take this opposition and play it for sure. Wow, Bolt, Port, or Eureka. You know, you might think like, oh, take Eureka, but we already have Arcane Artisan and Tooth and Nail right now to put Emrakul into play. So I don't think we want Eureka that much. Oh, I maybe should have taken Port there, but Bolt is a fine take. Our mana is going to be pretty good. Now Xenagos or Inferno Titan. I'll take Inferno Titan. Just a good one to cast. We would like to get, I guess, a couple more lands as well. So right now, let's see. I'm not going to play this, but I'll take it. Right now we have 16 playables. Sure. Just take a Bonfire for the sideboard. Whatever. Polukranos will probably not play in this deck. Okay, off-color Mox, but cannot complain. Still is really, really good. What else is in this pack that we might want? I mean, we'd definitely want Noble. I mean, Mana Leak we'd play. Dig Through Time we would definitely want. We could even play Selesnya Signet, but Moxes are just so powerful. You gotta take them when you can. Searchers can't. I guess it's okay in this type of deck, but not that insane. Little underwhelming. Alright, there's a Jace Architect. I don't think Blaststone is as good in limited. Things generally cost more. Primal Command, which does seem pretty good. Or Cryptic Command. I think our mana is going to be good enough that we might want Cryptic over Primal Command. Yeah, I think we want Cryptic. I think we want Cryptic over Jace as well. I don't think we need to take Batterskull. So yeah, I think I'm going to take Cryptic here. Okay. Let's see. First thing I saw was Through the Breach. There's also Ponder. There is also Oath of Druids, but I think that's pretty likely to wheel. People don't usually play that, but if you look at our deck, we don't have any creatures except for Looter down here. So if they just go like play a creature and we just go play Oath of Druids, then we're just going to start hitting all this crazy stuff we have. So that seems really good, but again, this is hard to build a deck around because you can't have that many creatures. I'm going to take this Through the Breach, and even if somebody ends up taking Oath, we'll get like something back, like Trigon Predator, Wrecked Sage, Ponder, Negate. So we're going to get something out of this pack. But I'm going to take this Through the Breach and just put this Emrakul into play, hopefully. Alright. There's Thirst for Knowledge, Fencer, Lumbering Falls. There's definitely some good choices here. I think I'm between Thirst and Lumbering Falls over Fastbond. I don't really like Fastbond that much. It doesn't actually like add you more mana. Yeah, it can be good in those hands where your like hands are like Fastbond 4 lands and like a 3-drop or just something random like that where you get to like just go off, but those don't really happen that much. I think Thirst is good. We have some artifacts we could pitch, and just we'll smooth out our draws. Okay, we have some more options here. All the cards we could take, I guess, would be like Huntmaster, Riftwing, Llanowar. Those are really the contenders to be picked. I don't think it's Huntmaster, although that is good with opposition. I think it's between Riftwing and Llanowar. I think I'm going to take Riftwing. I've always been happy with Riftwing in my deck. I think it's a pretty powerful effect. So now we can take Daze. We can take Siege Gain. I guess, or Flame Slash, or Ewit. Kind of leaning towards Daze. Just free spell. We're going to have a fair amount of islands. I like it. Okay. There's a Pyroclasm, Kiki, but I'm going to take this Treasure Cruise. Just going to play that. Ooh, okay. Mystic Snake, Bloodbraid Elf. Don't think I want Manic Vandal. Don't know if I want Nissa either. But except for Daze Spell Pierce, all our hits on Bloodbraid Elf are pretty decent. Maybe it's not that good in this deck. Maybe Nissa is good, at least as a sideboard card, or maybe just Mystic Snake, just as a counterspell. I would never really take Mystic Snake over Bloodbraid, but maybe in this specific deck, it is right. Take this Mana Leak, play that. I don't think we're playing any of these cards. Okay, Rexage. Was this the Oath pack? I think somebody took Oath. Kind of surprising, but I'll probably main deck this Rexage. I don't think we want Field of Ruin. Okay, so we'll probably have to cut a couple cards here. This isn't looking like the best opposition deck, but I'm still going to play it because we can just lock somebody out with like Opposition Master, Opposition Deranged Tournament. I mean, whatever. I think there was a Pestermite going around too. Just nobody used Splinter Twin in this cube. Okay, let's see. So right now we have essentially, might play this. I was gonna say we might want to cut Relic, but we might not because we have Thirst for Knowledge. I mean, I guess we could just cut Thirst and Relic. Let's see. So this is 7 lands. So we need to make a couple cuts. I think Flame Slash looks good. Let's see. Definitely want to play the Through the Breach and the Tooth and Nail. You can just maybe draw Emrakul and then Tooth and Nail for 7, put it into play. I think I like at least cutting Relic and Thirst. This is kind of a 2-drop. I think we want Looter to 9. If we have 9 more lands, we'll have 15 lands. Mox Pearl. Probably need to cut one more card. I think I want to play Claim and Rexage. Maybe just bring in this Flame Slash. Like, if they're like a small creature deck, we can bring in like a lot more removal. And then this is 16 mana Mox Pearl Soul Ring. Yeah, that looks fine. So we're mostly blue. Might even want to cut one more card for essentially like an 18th land. No, I think this is fine. So let's see. This gets any color. Blue, red, green, red, and blue. So we have to count our sources of each color here. So probably, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3 red sources right now. Probably only need like 1 or 2. So let's see how many blue sources. If we have 5 islands, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not bad. And then how many green sources? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 7, 5. That seems okay. Maybe because our sources aren't that good, we want to cut one more spell. But I think we'll be alright. We'll try this. Hey everyone, welcome to round 1. We're against Cuddly Porcupine. Spelled weirdly. We got the play. This hand's pretty bad, but I'm gonna keep it. Just gonna start by playing a bunch of tap lands, and if we get to 4 mana, which we should, we might be alright. If we're against mono red, we might just die. Okay, that's a good draw. Can take 2 off that Jackal Pup for a little while. Definitely just leak that. It's interesting that he would choose to dash that. Maybe just doesn't really have much to do with his mana for a while. Alright, we need to draw land next turn now. But if we draw especially forest or island, we're looking okay. Hopefully it doesn't have a 3-drop. It does. Oh man. And of course, now all we can do is through the breach. We just miss our land drop, and we can't cast anything, so now we have to draw basically land. Mono red with relic. Maybe just short a playable. So we'll just bring in like a bunch of removal and side out some of our top end. Okay. That's actually one of our best draws, I think, as long as you can't kill it. Still can't cast anything right now, but next turn we can through the breach Inferno Titan, or if we draw land we can just cast Inferno Titan, which might be enough. He doesn't have many cards in hand. Okay, we're at 8. What does he have? Okay, it's fine. So So he probably has like a burn spell in hand. Okay. His hand must be some burn spells. So let's see. I think what we do. There's no point to wait on the Through the Breach, because if we like wait till he attacks through the breach, then our Titan just dies without getting to attack. But if we just through the breach and attack, we get to kill its board. So I'll do that. Do the breach, Inferno Titan. Now we get to go 2-1. Okay. And then we get to attack for 7. Killing his guy. Okay. Well, if his hand probably is 2 spells and he has a relic activation. Okay, that's kind of weird, but sure. Bolt us, burst lightning us, okay. We're at 6. Inferno Titan? Okay. So the only thing we can cast is Opposition, which doesn't do anything. Can't cast Cryptic. So I guess we just Bribery, look at his deck, and then see what we bring in. See, does he have anything? See, this is where Bribery is not that good. I mean, I guess Briberying this Glorybringer usually would be good, but we just died to Inferno Titan right now. So he has Mana Crypt, Mox Ruby, land Chandra, Fiery Confluence, well, his Ancient Grudge. Well, his deck Shrine, his deck's pretty good. Goblin Guide, Swift Spear. Alright. We're dead here, we just got stuck on lands. We definitely want all our like red removal. We might want one more mountain. So we want Flame Slash, Incinerate, Mortars. Don't think we want Bonfire. And then we can side out Bribery. Maybe do I side out like keep in Emrakul through the breach, but side out Tooth and Nail? He has some artifacts to kill. Definitely want all those in. He has Shrine, plus Mox and Mana Crypt. Want all this stuff. Maybe I take this out and take this out. Alright, let's try that. Definitely like to play first. This is a mulligan. This one will keep. Gotta bottom that. Yeah, we can't just not do anything till then. If he has like a 1-drop creature, we might just be dead. Okay. Okay, that helps. I'm gonna play it. I might not even kill it. Steamkin, okay. Not gonna block. Can't, actually. Alright, let's attack. Probably discard this Inferno Titan. Okay, that's a good draw, actually. Hopefully put some counters on that and then we'll just take it. Okay, doesn't really do anything actually. So we get hit for 4. Sure. Mystic Snake. Interesting. He is likely to cast a red spell pre-combat. Then we'd still be taking 3 off that. If I just go Control Magic on Magus right now, guess I'll start by attacking. Loot. Guess discard Flame Slash. Play land. So now our lands Control Magic or Mystic Snake basically. And if we Control Magic, we can take Steamkin or Magus. I guess Control Magic Magus isn't very good. Just gonna pass. Alright, yeah, we'll just counter that. Doesn't want to trade his Steamkin, that's good. Just block the Magus. Maybe that was wrong, because if we draw a non-basic, we'd rather it just be an untapped mountain at this point. So now I go Control Magic on this. I guess I should have attacked first. And I'll loot. Wonder if he has like expensive cards in his hand. Maybe just burn spells. Definitely wouldn't be shocking that in. I'm just gonna discard it. If he attacks with Zergo, I'll block. Okay, I guess he can exert on the Steamkin. Great. I just have to play this. And that sucked. And we're dead. See you in round 2. Hey everyone, welcome back. Round 2. Our hand's pretty sweet. We have a potential turn 4 Emrakul if this survives. We're on the draw. We're against Briscoe County J or Briscoe County Jr. Pilgrim. Sure. Just lead on Shelldock here. Looter, that's a good draw. Sure, I'll cast a Free Tooth in now. So can you entwine? Choose both if you pay the entwine. Not sure. I just need to read the wording on entwine. Does it tell me if I just hover over it? Not sure. We'll check when we get there. I'm just gonna go Mountain Looter. Pass. He's green white, so it might be hard for him to answer this. Definitely just put in Emrakul. It's not doing anything. Alright, we're just gonna attack. Probably discard like a master here. Okay, that's interesting. So since he's not doing anything, maybe I just suspend Cloudscape, leave up Spell Pierce, but I don't know, just the way he's been playing, I feel like he doesn't have a way to deal with this. And even if he does, we can just draw into like a Through the Breach or just something else. I mean, he has like an O-Ring or a way to answer this. I feel like he has to cast it. If you just cast like a random threat, that shouldn't really do anything. Thragtusk does not do anything at all. Okay. Just play this untapped. And then pass the turn. Oh no, I can attack. Should have attacked before playing the Steam Vents. Melee, it's also actually pretty good. I guess we don't need either Riftwing or Inferno Titan. I guess just Titan. Be nice to have Leak Up rather than just Spell Pierce, but I think it's fine. If he attacks with Thrag, I'm actually just gonna take it. I don't need to like block it with Emrakul. I'd rather just go to his end step and then make the token. If he attacks with both, I'm definitely not blocking. Okay. This could also like lull him into casting something else. Primeval Titan. It's actually not bad. We could consider just Mystic Snaking it, but I think if we just put an Emrakul into play, it'll be better. Sure. Just let that happen. I guess we can also just Arcane Artisan of Riftwing, which I think we're probably going to do. Then we get to leave up counter as well. Okay, so now we loot. Get to draw a discard. Put it in Emrakul. Claim isn't bad. Then we can just go land. Loot again. Discarding this Riftwing. Bounce Primeval Titan. And then attack with both. Leaving out Mana Leak. Especially with these counters up, I don't think there's any way we can lose. So he's just like a green-white, like mid-range ramp deck, it looks like. He's only played 3 spells. Turn 4 Emrakul on the draw, still pretty good. Okay, he gets a 3/3. And then we're just gonna Mana Leak or Spell Pierce, whatever he does. don't need the tap land. Probably just concede here. I guess he could have some way to kill this, but probably not through Mana Leak. It's a cool version of Leak. Alright, we got a game. This should be a good matchup for us. Maybe Bonfire if he like has a lot of elves. Maybe like more removal for those elves, but I don't need to dilute our plan too much. Maybe like Mana Leak and Daze and Spell Pierce aren't as good, especially Spell Pierce. Maybe Daze as well. You can just bring in like Flame Slash Mortars. Just kill his small / medium guys. Yeah, let's go with that. Hey everyone, welcome back to game 2. This hand looks pretty sweet. We just need to draw lands. We're on the draw though. We can bolt a guy, we can claim something, we can leak something. We have a lot of interaction even though we only have 2 lands. If we draw another land, maybe you can kill something with this. And if we just get to this, that might be enough to win. Like the old art. Pilgrim, okay. I think I'm just going to bolt that on our turn. Yeah, I'm just going to go pay 2 life, bolt it. And then on our turn 2, probably just go fetch, drop, suspend this. And then I'd rather like Mana Leak his like later plays. I mean, he could play a 4-drop. That would suck, but I'd rather get this suspended, I think. Now I just need to play Looter actually, because I need to hit land drops. Can leave up Mana Leak after this. Or suspend. Yeah, if he has like a 4-drop that's powerful, that's worst case for us. His deck looks kind of clunky over there. Not that ours isn't. Okay, Knight of Autumn, 4/4. 4/3, that's not the scariest thing. Okay, we draw a 7 or a 9 drop. Should probably discard that. If we miss again on land here, it's going to be pretty bad. Okay, we sort of did, sort of didn't. Okay. I think now I want to go play Sol Ring, pass, leave up Mana Leak. This way next turn we have 2 draws, assuming we get a hit with Looter. Then we can draw another land and then suspend Riff and leave up Mana Leak again. Just take 4. Hopefully we can also just Mana Leak something and then Control Magic this. Depending on what he plays, we might just want to let it resolve and then Control Magic it, but that seems kind of risky. Good thing we didn't have this earlier, you could have killed it. Right, what does he have? Banishing Light. Just let that resolve. We just Nature's Claim that. I guess we'll float. Okay. And then I guess we'll Nature's Claim now. This way we still have Mana Leak in our hand. Okay. Deranged Hermit could be decent. Let's draw a land, please. We did. I could just discard this Rex Sage now. Now we have 5 mana total. Guess I'm just suspending Riftwing. Levy up Leak. Can take 4 another turn. Mountain. Wonder what his red splash is. Maybe like a Dragon Lord Atarka? So next turn we can. We'll see. We'll see what happens this turn. Okay, immediately puts a counter on Wall of Roots. So definitely just mana leaking whatever this is. Primeval Titan. Not letting that resolve. Green Sun for 5. Yeah, no thanks. Now we can. Oh no, we can't even cast Range Hermit yet. Counter off that. Okay, opposition's actually really good because we have Deranged Hermit. Let's attack. I guess I could have not attacked. And it has to be that land. So maybe I go. I guess I can just take 4 again. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna discard Control Magic, play Copperline Gorge, play Opposition, and then this way, next turn I get to play Deranged Hermit with Opposition already out. And I can start locking him out of the game. Don't want to bounce this with Riftwing. Got to remember that because don't want him to kill this. Does he have another threat? Flame Tongue. Okay, that's fine. Riftwing coming out next turn. Flame Slash. That's actually a great draw. Really good draw. Play Deranged Hermit. We're gonna have to stop on his upkeep. Kill this. And now we're gonna opposition a bunch of his stuff.
I'm laughing because I can't walk with my calves.
Okay, just gonna tap down. Wait. Let's see, might have messed that up. Tap this. Tapping a squirrel. Just tap all his lands now. This should be game. The next turn we just pay Echo and keep walking him out. And we get to Riftwing. I guess we can even could just bounce FTK. Actually like that. Okay, definitely we'll pay. Yes. Okay, it's another good draw. Let's see, so right now I can tap all this stuff so I can attack for 2. I guess I could just, yeah, I guess I attack for 2. And then upkeep, I tap all his lands. He might concede on this turn. We basically have the lock here. It's kind of cool because we're like a 3-reach Emrakul deck, and we're not really an opposition deck, but we're like in opposition, either opposition terrain tournament or opposition master. Like we like don't have like a slew of creatures like most opposition's deck, like blue-green opposition should have, but we do have like some things that like during tournament that work really well with opposition, which is interesting. You just tap all his lands, he has a mountain, but we just get to play Inferno Titan. And then kill him on the next turn. Inferno Titan, bolt him with Inferno Titan. And concedes the match. I'll see you in round 3. Okay, welcome back. Round 3. We would like to play first. We're against Shutek. This hand's pretty bad, but it's like lands and spells. Do we mulligan for something better? I think we can do better. Alright, this is a lot better. Keep. If this was a forest, I'd probably keep it, but I'm going to bottom it. We'd rather draw a forest to cast this, or just like find an Emrakul. Cryptic, sure, that's a good one. Just suspend Riftwing, almost no matter what here. Bolt, it's fine. Suspend this, pass. Just jamming Artisan here. We can make a Master of the Wild Hunt on his end step. Okay, that's actually kind of sweet. I'm gonna play it. And then play Arcane Artisan. Doesn't have a counter. Okay, with just blue, you can't really deal with that. I guess it is a little risky to make an end step master, but if we don't draw a green source, like, I'm gonna do it. I could also just draw into Emrakul. So he just passes. We have Artisan in play. Okay. Vendilion Click. Sure. He's doing it on his end step? That's weird. So if he clicks us and takes Master, that's just another draw towards one of our fatties. He does take it. Wow. So I draw a card and I exile a card from hand. If it's a creature card, I create a copy. And when Arcane Artisan leaves play, exile all create tokens at the beginning of the next end step. So he can't really stop me from like end stepping this Titan. I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to do it now? I don't think so. Just gonna make the Titan on his end step. I mean, one way to interact with it would be like I activate this, in response he plays a click, but this is like one of the few cards that can do that. I guess he can Cryptic, bounce Arcane Artisan. I'm just gonna take it. He might try to play like a Jace or something. End step. I'm gonna activate. I'll make an Inferno Titan. Go 1, 2. We get to cast Riftwing next turn as well. Okay, go to our turn. Cast Riftwing, bounce a land. It's pretty sick. I just always thought suspend creatures, like when they come in, they should not have haste. I don't know, it just doesn't like really make sense why they do. Not sure why Wizards like decided to do that. Maybe just to make it a little more powerful, but I mean, I feel like it should just not have had that. Okay. So bouncing the token, so I can't attack him. Is there any way for me to like interact with that? I don't think so. Return target permanent, draw a card. Okay, sure. Mox Pearl. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're pretty far away from casting this for 9. I guess I don't play Looter just for the fact. Maybe I activate now. No, he has 7 cards. I am just gonna cast Mox Pearl. Yeah, I'm not going to activate now, and I'm not going to cast Looter. 'Cause I can just make a copy of Looter if that's what I end up wanting to discard. Blue-black, okay. Thief of Sanity, sure. Just going to activate this. Emrakul? Mystic Snake. Wow, that would have been sick to activate in response. But we could do that next turn, potentially. Okay, we'll make a Looter. And then I'll hit with just Looter, because this can block this. Wow, this is actually a sick combo. I guess I'll discard Nature's Claim. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can Tooth and Nail, getting a card and then Arcane Arts in it, but if we just draw into 2 more mana sources, we can just cast Tooth and Nail with Entwine, put those into play. This is looking good for us. If he had just attacks with Thief of Sanity, I'm just snap blocking. I feel like he's gonna try to play a removal spell on Riftwing, and then of course Portal. So I guess I'm activating in response now. Put in a Mystic Snake, counter that, because then it's like Mystic Snake plus draw a card. Yeah, if this leaves, then so do these, but I think that's okay. Treasure Cruise. I mean, I could just can I cast Bolt and Treasure Cruise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I can do that. And I can't activate Artisan, but I think that's fine. So let's go Bolt, Thief, cast Cruise. Let's see. I might have to redo this because I might be able to. So I have to pay 1 more. So if I play it to land, I still wouldn't be able to Shell Dock. So I'll just do this. Draw 3. Play this tapped. Attack. Glue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discard a Rex Sage, because next turn we could just entwine Tooth and Nail depending on what he does. And I guess all we can really get is Emrakul Dragon Lord. I guess we can also get Terrain Sherbet if we want. Okay, he's just passing. Let's see. He does have a lot of mana. I think I'll just start by attacking. Draw a discard, discard Gorge. He's at 5, so he has to do something here. Play land. I guess. Yeah, we have 17 cards, so we can just leave up Cryptic plus Mana Leak. I'm just not going to do anything. He's already dead on board. Yeah. That was a sweet game. Okay, so he's blue-white control, so he didn't really like show. I guess he did show us Portal, and he probably has like some Mox and some other stuff. Even just with Portal, I guess those two are fine, especially the Rex Sage. Do we want anything else like Thirst or Abbott? Is there anything we don't want against him? No, I think we just. I guess we could bring in Relic, but I think we just don't sideboard. Shutek gonna be on the play. This hand's pretty awkward, but I'm gonna keep it. Soul Ring's just so good. If we draw through the breach, we should win the game. If we draw blue sources, it's good. I'm just gonna play this now. We can cast Inferno Titan if we draw land. Blue source? Nope. Okay, so next turn we'll draw through the breach. And then land. It's probably our best draws. Okay, he's just leave you up counterspell or something. Okay, we did. I'm definitely not just jamming it into a counter, but I might cast it on his end stat. I was hoping he like just taps out for like a portal or something here. He doesn't. Okay, I'm not going to cast this through the breach. We'll get an opportunity to cast it. I will cast this though. Remand. Interesting. So now we just hope he taps out for a 5-drop. Would be best case scenario. Then we just kill him. Oh god. Treasure Cruise Cryptic, okay. Perfect. That's pretty funny. Copperline, Mountain, Forest, Soul Ring out. Discard Cryptic Command to him. And now we're just going for it now. He like thought for a second, well, is he going to do anything that's going to kill me? No. Okay, I'm going for this. And then we will have something to kill him. Through the breach. Put in Emrakul. Attack. He sacks all his lands, and this will be concede. Yep. Alright, 2-1. We got crushed by Burn, but we won our other 2 matches pretty handily. Decent showing for the deck. It was fun, and I'll see you guys next time.